Hello, Ames High, and welcome to AHS Shout. This month we sat down with our departing seniors and asked about their most cherished moments at the school.
We interviewed the extraordinarily accomplished Hill Wong.
Took to the lanes at Perfect Games to check out iBowl.
And we have a number of shout-outs. So to be quite honest, it's raining pretty hard, and so you may or may not hear thunder. We lost power at the start of the episode, and it's been a good time.
Yeah, we've had a busy month, Ames High, so let's get started. The AHS class of 2014 will soon be leaving our halls. Before they go, we ask them one last question.
Hello, Ames High. This is Rebecca Stevens with Shout in the Halls. This week we decided to ask seniors what their favorite memory from Ames High is.
During lunch one day, my friend threw an apple at a table and it exploded everywhere and hit Dr. Avis in the head, and he knew exactly. So he turned around, gave a really death glare, and then we just all started laughing. So, lots of great memories at Ames High.
Watermelon Wednesday.
My favorite memory at Ames High would have to be like any of the play productions we've done.
My favorite memory of high school is peer pressure.
Favorite memory is getting cut from the tennis team.
Our classes!
Probably the prom and post-prom was probably my favorite memory.
Being in Sybert's first period class. She's late all the time.
My favorite memory of Ames High School was running a 5K in my underwear in front of hundreds of people. I forgot my uniform.
Oh, I like lunch with my friends.
Ultimately, my favorite memory is the 4 years, or 3 years if we're not counting freshman year, because I probably did nothing that year, that I chose for myself what I wanted to do, not based on pressure, but based on becoming myself. Also, barking in the halls. I changed. Barking in the halls is my favorite memory.
Hill Wong's ridiculous level of involvement at Ames High has left a major impact in a very positive way.
My name is Hill Wong and I'm a senior. Alright, I'm part of Chef, Key Club, National Honor Society, had an improv group and speech club, am part of tennis, band, and student council, and wrote for the web last semester. I'm a co-leader in Chef. It's usually just discussions about third world issues. Along with that, we also have fundraisers throughout the year that we try to raise money for. We built a fence and we donated lamps. We've built wells before. Those are just like a few things we've done. Well, Chef is really just a way for high school students to get together who are all interested in this one goal of helping others less fortunate. It's kind of what kept me going to Chef. I've been involved in tennis for 4 years now. It was just one of those sports that I could really get into. I'm not really that physical. It was really just a perfect sport for me because like the court's small, you don't really run around too much, and there's really no physical contact. It's really just, there's like a mental aspect of tennis as well. It's definitely created friendships because the team gets pretty close. We have like team dinners and whatnot. At those team dinners, we usually spend hours playing Halo. It's also just helped keep me in shape. Yeah, I started speech club as a freshman, and I joined large group improv. I got a few of my friends together. None of us had ever acted before, but we just did it for fun. And it actually just was. It was literally, our skits were hilarious because they were so bad. We just practiced in Charlie Faye's basement, and we did it mostly every weekend, and we definitely bonded. I like to say we got a little bit better because we finally made it to state senior year after multiple trials, but yeah, it was definitely one of my best experiences at the high school. I would really recommend taking AP Calculus from Sparkman, or just any math class from Sparkman. He has a passion for math, and it really shows when he teaches it. Sparkman has a way of making math fun, and has a way of teaching it so that it's easy to understand. I'm president of Key Club, which really just entails, like, I work a lot with Paul Opine, who's vice president, And we work together finding volunteer opportunities for Key Club members. I know on weekends without Key Club opportunities, I would really just be sitting at home dying a slow death from eating too much. My name is Hill Wong and I'm a senior.
While tennis and track experience their own exceptional seasons, another spring sport quietly carries on in its own lane. It is quite possible that you've never heard of eyeball. The little sport that could had initial difficulty getting enough people to sign up to host a full roster of teams.
I think we don't get as many kids as we used to because kids are so involved in extracurricular activities.
People look at bowling and they're like, why would anyone want to do that? It's great. It's not the most popular, but it should be because it's the best.
Here's why you should have not only heard of eyeball, but also become a part of it.
Eyeball is really great because you just come here, you eat food, and you bowl.
And the bowlers keep coming back. Why, you might ask?
I'm a part of bowling because my friends told me to do it, and I'm a really nice person, and I also kind of like bowling. I don't know, I got a strike once.
There's pretty good pizza here.
Because I love bowling.
Winning, just destroying your opponents. That's pretty much it.
Gives me a really good sense of self, it really centers me, it just makes me feel really good.
What happens on your average day at eyeball?
Every Tuesday at Perfect Games after school. Get here about 3:30, yeah. Come out here, get my form ready, and just start bowling strikes.
Eyeball is a long-going tradition that continues strong.
Eyeball, I think, got started with Daryl Abel because it was in place when I came 20 years ago. Daryl Abel's son-in-law owned the bowling alley, and so I think that's kind of how it got started, and it's just kept on going from there.
Bowlers, like hockey players, only wish there was a little better support from the school.
The school sponsors it. They help me get it set up. I have kids sign up with me, and then I do all the coordination with the bowling alley.
I cannot get out of PE for doing this, which is kind of bad, but it's fun, and I'm with my friends.
Even though it meets only once a week, we should do more of it, honestly.
But eyeball rolls on, and the bowlers are happy to bowl. So, for some cheap fun, food, and friends, sign up for next year's team.
Last week was the Student Council organized Green Week, with events 4 days in a row and students biking to school every day. The week was a hit.
On Wednesday morning, those bikers who came earlier were given a free breakfast and the chance to listen to the future potential student council leaders pitch themselves.
AHS Shout conducted an interview with both pairs of running mates to find out why each group is the one for the job.
Both of us have been in student council since freshman year, and it's something that we've just thought about for a very long time, and we love this school so much, and we already know how great it is. We just want to make it even better with what we can give the school.
Yeah, I think just like we're both like very active in the school, and I think it's just we're just passionate about like being active in like kind of all aspects of the school. You know, like being able to have a say in like what happens really matters to us, and I think we do a very good job of that.
Of course, student council presidents take on some serious responsibilities, such as handling the recent courtyard controversy. You can watch an AHS Shout report on the incident by visiting us on YouTube or on Facebook.
Mr. John's Computer Applications and Entrepreneurialism class is currently selling customizable wooden plaques for $5, $10, and $15 respectively. They're also selling wooden diplomas for graduating seniors for just $15. For all you news junkies out there, check out AHS Shout's YouTube page to find exclusive interviews, such as those with Eli and Stephanie and Hannah and Anna, as well as other stories, including the rise of the seemingly improbable club Catalyst.
That's all for now, Ames High. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and until next time, I'm Jill Zamolik.
And I'm Cub Stevens, and this has been AHS Shout.